of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Recording of the roll, please.
All present.
Thank you. Item C, approval of the consent agenda.
I'll make a motion we approve the consent agenda as presented.
Support.
Motion by Commissioner Semo, seconded by Commissioner Corcoran to approve the consent agenda as presented. Any further discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Corcoran.
Yes.
Mildred.
Yes.
Semo.
Yes.
Tower.
Yes.
Burchell.
Yes. Item D, approval of the agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
Support.
Motion by Commissioner Corcoran, seconded by Commissioner Mildred to approve the agenda as presented. Further discussion? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Item E, citizens wishing to address the commission on items on the agenda. Is there anyone? None. Moving on to item F, citizens wishing to address the commission on items not on the agenda. Yes, sir, if you could come to the podium. Make sure the mic is near your mouth, and please state your name and address. Thank you.
My name is Richard Duncanson, 104 Seacons Road. My question is to the commission, how does Ironwood plan on addressing the new marijuana laws that just got passed by the governor last week? They include taxation of medical marijuana and several other things to make it more transparent. And I just wanted to know what's Ironwood's stand on it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Would you like me to address that during
Yes,
my manager's
please.
report?
Sure. Yes, please.
And very quickly, this here, we do intend, like I said, that just happened here over the last week or so, and our plan would be to have a workshop with the city commission sometime in November, and have a discussion with the commissioners on that, and basically provide a little more education on it, and see if there's any direction from the commission. So we'll put notice out on that, but we'd have a workshop, a public workshop, sometime in November.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other citizens wishing to address the commission on items not on the agenda? Item G, presentation by Andrew DeGiorgio.
Thank you. Nice weather has kept our off-duty officers at home. They texted me and said they won't be making it, so I'm blaming the nice weather why they didn't want to come to the meeting. So I would not want to be here. So we have a few things going on in public safety, a lot of good things happening. Last week we had we recognized the citizens for being involved on that CPR recognition. And I thought it was nice to recognize the citizens, and I don't like to recognize the officers on the same day, just because the citizens played a very important role, and I think it was their day. So our officers will receive, Officer Clemens, Officer Norman, and Officer Lee Park will receive a life-saving pin, and we will present this them on our department, and you'll see some of the officers that wearing these. And that's just a recognition for the good deed that they did. And a lot of times the officers don't like to be recognized for what they consider doing their job, but I think as a director and as the city, we need to recognize them for being part of that effort. So I wish we could be here, but that's the the next thing I'd like to Adam Brazier and Tony Gwinnett come up. These are two of our new part-timers. We've hired currently 3 part-timers when Ron Carpinetto retired. Adam Brazier works for Tribal Community Water. They both work full-time.
Nice to meet you.
Very fortunate to have these 2 on. They both work full-time for Tribal Community Water. And so it's kind of nice to bring on experienced officers. One of the challenges for retired officers, a lot of time and effort goes into training our officers. I'm very fortunate to have certified officers on board. And they're very happy to have them, their experience, their knowledge, and just their different things they learned at a different department can bring new ideas to our agency. And speaks a lot about them willing to come work for us above and beyond, working 80-plus hours for another agency. So very glad to have them. Emily Rady will meet her at a different commission meeting. She works for Ironwood and County. She is currently working tonight, so we'll bring her in on a different meeting. But these are two of our new officers that you'll see around, and they'll do a great job. So.
Great, thank you.
Well, thank you, folks.
Thank you.
And I see Matt's wife made it. and his sister-in-law. There's no Matthew. Okay. I heard, my bad, I told him typically 5:30 the meeting starts, but we typically don't get to the presentation stuff for 15 minutes. I think he took a call right before 5:30, so. Well, this is
Perfect time.
it's your time to come up front. Sergeant Sturbins has been with us for 14 years? 20. 14 years.
Feels like 20.
Officer Sturbins was recently promoted to sergeant in around July 1st. So Officer Sturbins, as the head of our drug team, was involved with SWAT, heads up many investigations, very active officer. A lot of the drug work we see in our community is due to his work on that drug team, which he continues to be on, and he leads that team. He also is very involved in our community, so you all see Matt's picture in the paper. Buying us donuts because of that. So he very involved in the community. Just today, he came in on his own time early. He starts at 10, came in at 8 o'clock to do a presentation for the kindergartners for fire safety week. So great addition, well-deserved honor being promoted to sergeant. And promotions are, I will say, rare in our department. They happen. We haven't had one in quite a long time. And with Ron Carpenter's retirement, Matt was promoted. I believe 3 or 4 people applied for the position, and he was selected by the committee, which involved myself, 2 other officers, and we had a retired Brooklyn Center police chief involved in that process. So he spoke highly of all of our officers, but really Matt was the best candidate and well deserved. Matt Sturbins, sorry. Taking the speech, but Matt will talk for a half hour. So that will be our presentation. So thank you, Matt.
Thank you.
On behalf of the city, Matt, congratulations. And thank you, Andrew, if you could express to your entire department how much we appreciate all of your dedication and hard work looking out for the citizens, and our visitors really appreciate it. Thank you. Moving on to new business. Item H, discuss and consider authorizing advertisement for the well rehabilitation bids at well number 104 Spring Creek.
Good evening. Board Utilities requesting authorizing going over bids on well 104. I'll give you a short history of it. For the past 6 months, we've been losing gallons per minute. We did a head pressure test on it, so we're assuming it is the screen that's going to need to be rehabilitated and chemical treatments. So we're asking you at this time to authorize us going over bids. And if you have any questions about it.
I don't. No.
Do you have any, just a ballpark number what this project is going to cost?
Guessing it's a 50 feet deep, and you're asking me to step out here. I'm going to say 30,000.
It's just within,
Yeah.
I don't know if we're talking 5,000.
It's a big ballpark, but I'm saying.
5,000 or 500,000.
No, I'm going to guess it's around 30,000, and I was estimating.
Area. And you know that winter season is coming, a lot of things, you see the leaves turning, birds flying south. You also start seeing the SISU group out working on the trails. So again, they've been out getting ready for the upcoming SISU ski race, You'll see their activity around town. They're doing a little work over off of Alpharette Boulevard with a little path reroute over in that area, and just getting things all spiffed up, ready for the Sisu race coming up this winter. So if you see activity over there, you know what's going on. And also, as Andrew had mentioned, it is Fire Safety Week, so I believe your officers are in the schools doing some training and some things with the kids.
Very busy, fire safety.
All right. And that's the end of the report.
Great. Thank you. Item K, other matters.
Just with our public safety officers here, so nice to have you on board, and the life-saving, that event that took place, the CPR administered by more than one party, and saving a life. We have some real role models here in Ironwood, and that's wonderful. And I can't remember if it was at the last meeting or subsequently I read this, but when CPR is administered, it saves a life about 10% of the time. And so that was really, really a wonderful event for everyone to do their job. And thank you.
Absolutely.
Is there a motion to adjourn? Short meeting tonight.
I'll make that motion.
Support.
A motion by Commissioner Semo, seconded by Commissioner Mildren to adjourn. All in favor? Aye. Thank you.
That is the shortest. Should have just stayed.